Hello and welcome. Started just a second late. In case you were wondering why, it's because I've been going a little crazy on trying to finish the last edits for this video. Gareth. Almost done, but not quite. I still have to do the final checks. Hello. I was just, I was running it down to the wire, really, that, I just picked out the music track for the video, and then after that it'll be the final checks for everything. So, thinking right now is if I run this stream today for, hello, welcome. If I run this stream today for about 3 hours, it'd give me about half hour, 45 minutes to edit to finish editing it, then I can upload it. That'll give it enough time for YouTube to process it, and maybe I actually can release the video today. Hello, welcome. Dr. Doom? Who's Dr. Doom? I asked that with the knowledge that that could be like a super famous character, and I don't know who they are because I'm weird like that. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense then, that I might not know who they are, because I don't really follow comic stuff. I've seen a couple movies, like some of the Batman movies, for example, but that's really all I've got. Okay, so last we left off, we had just met Gilgamesh, boss. And as it happens, when I open this up today, I noticed that this game has something really cool where you can actually replay old scenes, or yes, Gilgamesh. So what I'm going to do is, as like a, to start off, I'm going to replay that scene. So it's basically when last we left off, this is what we saw. Hello, welcome. Doom has an ego that surpasses Gilgamesh. That's even possible. I'm shocked. I probably don't sound shocked, but... How's the volume, by the way? Is it alright? Excellent. So how are all of you doing today? Oh, be careful with the comic stuff. I don't know who Reverse Flash is either. I can't comment on something I don't really know anything about. SAT, or is that SAT? Like the test. That's not good if that's the latter. I remember taking those. Damn, ouch. That's not good then. Hopefully they can like reschedule or something. You know what I did during those tests? I finished them early, and then I read Lord of the Rings. No, that was the exit exams. Exit exams and Lord of the Rings. I always finish those kind of tests early. And in the break time I read Lord of the Rings. Yes, Lord of the Rings, the books, you know, Frodo, Sam, Aragorn, all that. I probably just dated myself a little bit. I gotta turn that off. It's a classic. It's a major classic. It's kind of like one of the main origin points of what is now called standard fantasy, you know? Humans, swords, sorcery, elves, dwarves, wizards, all that stuff. It kind of set the standard for all that. Barbecue, that sounds good. When was the last time I had that?
俺の寛大さにひれ伏し敗せよ。いや、ひれ伏したら見えぬか。
まずは無礼を詫びる。聞いてほしい。
I'm glad you could show up.
貴様、よほど立派な
I'm not gonna go as long as last time. One, because I put that poll up and people, you know, kind of said, okay, maybe you'll have that go a little too long. But also because if I wrap things up after 3 hours or so, I can release, I can finish and release Gareth today. So I want to be able to do that. I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but well, I managed to pull it off somehow. By somehow, I mean I got like 3 hours of sleep, so once it's done, I'll probably take another nap. You just finished reading Lost Spell 7, the translation? I've read that translation before. I thought it was a very good story. Obviously, can't talk about it because, you know, it's, you know, ahead of where NA is, but let's just say I am very much looking forward to talking about the Lost Belt 7 servants. No, I'm scared of that one. I was actually looking at a little info about it last night, though, or I should actually say this morning. Trying to get my foot in the door a bit to figure out, like, how am I gonna tackle that, because, you know, a poem that's, what is it, like 1.8 million words long, something like that, that's intimidating. So I'm gonna have to get to it at some point, but at least before Ordeal Call 1, but I'm a little, not yet for Gilgamesh, but I'm definitely, he's fast on the list. The character I was actually looking at, Gareth is almost done. Like, I was down to the wire editing the video until it was like, oh crap, I gotta start this now. I had just chosen the music track for it, and after I plug that in, I adjust the volume, and then I do the final test to make sure everything looks right, and then I upload it. So the Gareth video is almost done, and I should be able to release it for today. The character I was looking into doing next was actually the first Asan, but I may have found something out that I don't think I can do him yet, because Lost Spell 7. because I did some digging and remembered he has a small appearance there. It's small, but so I was looking into him as like to do him next, but I don't think I can, so I'm not going to. Welcome, hello. Just doing a quick recap of the last scene that we watched. I will do first Hassan. And since I was doing all that digging, I think I'm gonna do all the Hassans separately. Actually, it's gonna be a little. It may result in shorter videos for a couple. But I think that'll be better than doing one like Monster Super video, especially because, you know, they released a new Hassan with Ordeal Call 2, and, you know, if they're gonna make any more, I'd have to just tack on more, so I think it'd be better to do them all individually.
なんだかそんな気がしていたが、貴様、ま
Aria?
ともに英月の義を戦う気がないな。
Not sure if I would say that, right? It depends on language.
あのような贋作になぞ、けほどの興味もないわ。だが、義に身を投じた者どもが何を望み、いかにあがくか。
Well, technically, they could make. I keep forgetting the number. What is it? 17? 19? How many Hassans there were? Because you have the first one who founded the order in Iran, and they lasted a couple generations, you know, lasted through... My dates are already messed up, because this was like 2 days ago that I looked at this. I know they lasted through the Crusades, and they were ultimately taken out by the Mongols in like the 1260s, 1270s, around when the Mongols were marching to pay Baghdad a visit. It was not a very fun visit, though. Unless your idea of fun is, you know, burning everything to the ground. Which, to be fair, in video games is rather fun. But no, it's gonna be Tristan next. So, sorry, I know that's slightly less exciting, but Hassan is on the list. I was looking at him, it's just, he's got a little push into Lost Belt 7, so I can't talk about him until Lost Belt 7 comes out. Unless I could, like, I could probably write it that he might have more appearances in the future, hint, hint. Have you played through his interludes, Lost Belt 6? He's not very likable in Camelot, I know that much. But I would say he definitely left a good impression in 6. So... Oh, okay. I should be careful then. Oh, and our cutscene is over. Okay, so now that that little recap of our last scene is over, time to pick up back where we left off. He did, but that scene was still memorable. It, you know, didn't have a huge, you know, role in the story, but he definitely, you know... Okay, so we had just talked to Gilgamesh, or boss rather, and he was over... Was he over there? Or he's somewhere nearby. Oh, yeah, he's in there. Oh, absolutely. There are a couple places or cultures around the world that are shockingly absent in Fate. The Turks, Turkiya is definitely one of them. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to actually fight in this game. right, it's E, it's dodge instead of space, which is so weird. I'm not a voice actor. I don't think I could do that. Also, which Shiro voice would it be? Would it be the sub voice? I don't think I could pull that off. The dub voice? I don't think I could. What? I am the bone of my sword. Like something like that? Anyway, what was I saying? The Mongols definitely need servants. I long thought... This is a little awkward. I long thought that the Grand Rider should be Genghis Khan. But they went with Noah and Arcade instead. Oh, I can't do the abridged voice either. I thought the UBW dub was alright. I am a little biased. For the great dub sub debate, I tend to lean more towards sub, but if a dub has decent voice actors in it, or if the setting is good for it, I'll be okay with that. Like if the story is set in, a non-Western setting, Hellsing, for example. Thank you. Hellsing is an example. Cowboy Bebop is an obvious choice. Or if Crispin Freeman's in it, because he's good at basically every role he plays. And he plays Kirei in the Fate dub, so that's a win. I guess I'm gonna go visit these, shall we call them hotspots? Whatever these, where these enemies show up. You can try to get used to the combat again, because I haven't played this for a week since the last stream. What do I think of Strange Fake? I don't know much about Strange Fake, to be honest. I saw the preview, or the intro anime thing they did last year. I thought that was excellent. I particularly liked the fight they did between Gilgamesh and Enkidu. But aside from that, I don't really know much at all about Strange Fate. I should probably fix that. Especially if I'm going to... I don't know if I can... how much I can do arcade, because that's not even released over here, so I don't know how I get footage from arcade. Are they actually, Are they actually doing a full Strange Fake anime, or they're still working on the manga for that? Because I heard they were still working on the manga for that. Granted, I haven't checked in a while. Oh, fight time. What are the other controls? Still trying to remember all the controls for this game. Should probably not die here. Yep. Oh. Sorry, I know I'm playing terrible. I'm trying to remember what all the controls are. There we go. What was the move sword? I'm just gonna have to look that up now. Okay, X or tab. Options. What was it? Oop, there was a slight blip for a moment. Yeah, I think Nero was better in Extella than in FGO, but of course I'm biased because I absolutely despise Septum. No, they are not. That's actually a recurring thing I've been noticing. Rome has not done very well in this, in Fate. Yeah, that's not a good intro to Nero. I kind of wish I had first met her in Extra, because that's technically her first appearance, but we're getting the Extra remake soon-ish. So hopefully that'll... Okay, let's go to the next objective. I think I've warmed up enough. Ah, yes. I definitely, well, I mean, I did that video. That was, that one gets me. That's probably the depiction that actually bothers me the most of any Fate character in the entire franchise, is Boudica's. Oh, there's her portal. Oh, neat. Okay, so first see what this, what is, can I go to there? Okay, right, there we go. Favorite lost belt, that would almost certainly be 6. But I do think other ones are very good. 5, Atlantis is very, very good. And technically, you know, looking at 7, Nahui Niklan, or however you say that, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Reading the translation, that one was also very good, but of course I can't talk about that yet. Crunchyroll themselves announced that Fate Strange Fake's premiere will be announced in Los Angeles in November. Awesome. Awesome. That's only a month from now. Month, give or take, you know. Doesn't know when in November exactly. Oop. It's a monster. Yeah, I thought Atlantis was wonderful. I don't know anything about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, unfortunately. I've heard the name before. I think they made a movie about it at some point, but I don't know anything beyond that. Favorite FGO character, that's... People keep asking me that one, and I keep stumbling because I'm bad at picking favorites. Mio? Is that the girl who was with Gilgamesh? Yeah, didn't he quit acting after that? He died like a year or 2 ago. No, it's... Right, it's this way. This is a good guy, good actor. They are the kids. Oh. There really are too many likable servants. My Grail targets, max Grail targets, are Morgan, Medicine, and Jalter. But that's not even a good, because I wouldn't even put Melusine in my top 5. I know that's weird to say because I use her as my comedy avatar, but I really wouldn't. I mainly use that because visualizations are fun. It's F, right. Merlin's. Oh wait. Why would you cry when you have him? Is it because rolls didn't go so well? I hope not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My luck's kind of hit or miss, to be honest. Sometimes it's stupidly lucky, other times it's awful. Oh. There we go. Should probably get out of that. Oh wow. I have never gotten a triple SSR multi before. I've gotten a couple doubles, but never a triple. Okay, there we go. Now, Arcoid was very nice to me. Summer Ibuki and Summer Scotty, or not. I have a decent saving now for what's coming up, but I'm hoping other characters aren't too mean to me, because there's a couple on the list. Kirei is definitely, or Rasputin rather, he's on the list. Tezcatlipoca is on the list. And after that, it's Tiamat. I'm still not sure about Kukulkan.
Mio to Eikichi だな。Mio、Eikichi から何か受け取ったか。
You talking about the GSSR? You got Summer BB? Who did I get on the last GSSR? I know I got Summer BB on. Oh. Oh, okay. Nito Alter would be on the list. I'm sorry, I was confused on. You said Summer BB, and I thought you meant Summer BB from Summer 3. But now they got this other one from JP. GSSR is the like twice a year throw in some paid SQ and get the like for anniversary and New Year's. So I got Summer BB for last New Year's, and 7th anniversary was Okita Alter. I was going for Hokusai, but I got Okita Alter instead. Glittering Fragment.
わらべにしてやられるとははぐれのルーラーめ。ここは一つ我らが忠告してやるとしよう。
Kamikaze, thank you so much. I'm saving to hit pity for when. Oh my god. Well, be careful of that. I've thought. I know I mentioned this before, but I have thought about doing an April Fool's video of what kind of servant I would end up being. There is a Berserker or Avenger class servant because they're absolutely nuts. And because, well, you could say Retribution is on the menu. I haven't figured out all the, oh, it's a climbing area. I haven't figured out, like, all the stuff that would go into that, but, I know I would have the skill Golden Rule, but I would call it Golden Rule Virtual, because I'm really, really good at making money in video games. That's probably not going to be as much of a feature of this game. This doesn't seem like the type of game for that sort of thing, but avenge all the servants so we're done dirty by the devs. That does sound good, actually. Though, as I keep going through them all, you know, a lot of them are just mediocre. Not, you know, there aren't a ton of them that are genuinely awful. At least, maybe I just haven't been able to see all of the awful ones just yet. can do that. I'll do that after this fight. Yeah, that somebody said that last time too, which is a little concerning because the gain on this microphone is actually at maximum volume, so I cannot turn this up any louder. The only way I could speak louder is if I get like right next to it, like right like this, but that's probably a bit much and it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah. All right, so. I'll cut it down just a little bit. Let's try this. How's that? ASMR? I should know what that is, but what does ASMR mean again? Okay. Next location. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I was going for. I was just getting much closer to the microphone itself. Very similar to literature, who YouTuber very much dislikes Fate. I do not know who that is. They don't like Fate though. That's unfortunate because, well, I do obviously. I understand it's not for everybody. Favorite Hassan? Almost certainly the first one, just because he's awesome. It's kind of hard to surpass that guy, but those are right. I'd probably put number 2 would be a toss-up between Serenity or Cursed Arm. How did I get into Fate? I ran across it by accident and thought, oh, this looks kind of neat, I'll check it out. Started looking at, I first looked at like the first episode and a half of UDW. Alright, let's not do that then. Let's go to Asakusa then. Yeah, Cursed Arm, I'd say, definitely benefited from being in Camelot. Because he was, you know, kind of a boogeyman of sorts in Heaven's Feel, but he didn't, really have a character too much. I mean, his wish was, you know, to become somebody. Basically to be a character of note in history, because he's not really in the historical record. Of course. I'm sure you made a video on how Quetzalcoatl will destroy Fate Quetzalcoatl. You mean like in a fight, or in lore? Because I still haven't looked a lot into Quetz in comparison, though I know that the MP is a little screwy. Because Shukoatl, if I remember right, actually should belong to Huitzilopochtli. I'm gonna have to get those names right at some point. So I don't think Ketz's MP is good, but I'll have to see about the rest. Thoughts on the Astolfo effect? It depends. I mean, I'm largely okay with it because, you know, if it makes stories more famous, then all the better. Like, I had no idea who... I didn't even know there was a Carolingian legend until Astolfo showed up. But, you know, if it makes older stories that had been obscure more famous, I would say that's definitely a good thing. if it completely supplants the original, that's not quite as good. That actually was a real problem for Carolingian legend, because when I'd look up, try to find information on Astolfo or Carolingian legend in general, information is actually rather hard to come by until I ended up finding the text for Innamorato and Furioso. Which servant do you think you could beat in a fight with preparation? Probably none of them, to be honest, but I mean, maybe Angramagno? I do have one. I have one right in this closet. I would want to beat up Hans, though. Hans is hilarious. He made a video about Quetzalcoatl's powers and how anime Quetzalcoatl's bad, and he admitted to actually making research in fake. So he basically made a video saying fake Quetz is bad, but didn't actually develop the argument as to why fake Quetz is bad. He just kind of said it. I mean, I'm only going off of what you're saying here, so I haven't seen this guy's video. I have no idea what he says. Yeah, I think the only servant I could actually beat in a fight in real life would maybe be Angramagno, just because he's the weakest one of them all. And even then, probably not. I'm not the fighter type. I'm the boring bookworm video game person who got into making videos on YouTube. Is there a servant you were looking forward the most to? For character depiction and wait, are we talking about characters that already exist, like are on JP but are coming to NA? Okay, let me break that up actually. If we're talking about characters that already exist on JP and are coming to NA, and who I want to do a video on the most, the answer is the same actually. It's Tezcatlipoca from Lost Belt 7. I'm very much looking forward to that one. Followed closely behind by Kamazotz. Though that one researching is gonna be hard. He's not. Mesoamerica is kind of lacking in information. As for characters to add in the future, I would like them to add Genghis Khan, any Mongol type. A Ottoman Sultan would be nice, like Suleiman or Mehmed II. Mehmed II could be really fun, because we already have Vlad and Constantine XI. Augustus, Octavian, but considering their track record on Romans, maybe not. Right. Pokemon is based off Tamagotchi. I did not know that, but I don't really follow Pokemon, so I mean, I did in a very, very, very long time ago, but well, that was a long time ago, so I barely remember anything about it. Chat's actually speeding up. I think I have to catch up a little bit on questions. Sorry, I'm gonna have to scroll up chat or something to... Or perhaps I should look after this fight is over. Two. I'm not that dumb. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Okay, I can't tag. tab, so forget it. It's oriented by the Hercules stuff. You mean, oh, you think of Heracles and you think of Fate's Heracles as opposed to the legend? Or that they're technically two different versions of the character because one is Greek and one is Roman. I don't blame you for that, because you know, especially if the Fate version is the one you knew first or know best, that totally makes sense. I mean, you know, Astolfo, for example, I think of Fate Astolfo. I don't think of the Furioso Astolfo, even after looking into him. He's a fun character, but do we think we'll get Roman versions of Greek characters? Excuse me. Not that they've already done. Like, I don't think they're gonna do Hercules, since they've already done Heracles. But they might do someone else. It depends. Khanzat's is intense, especially compared to his original. For my knowledge, it's such a little. Absolutely. I referred to that in the Bedivere video, actually, that the thing with Kamazots, again, I cannot talk about his character because Lost Belt 7 hasn't come out on NA, but he is definitely a legend from, in this case, it's Mayan mythology, that they kind of took the concept and they made a character out of it that's much bigger than the original, because we have next to no information about that. Musashi, I've been holding off on doing Musashi until getting into this game. That is the only reason I have not already done Musashi, because I would have done Musashi already by now. It's my fault for taking so long to get this new microphone. Yes, I have to remember that. I should probably visit a vendor soon and get more food. I thought Roland was alright. I mean, I think they overdid it a little bit with the presenting him as a nudist, but that was a fun video, by the way. Abe no Seimei. That is somebody I am surprised they haven't made a full servant. Maybe it's because they're too powerful. Maybe they're too similar to Merlin. Or maybe they're just saving them. The same reason why we don't have people like Tokugawa Ieyasu or Hattori Hanzo. They're saving some Japanese characters for some other point. But we might get them in the future. Give us more American servants, definitely. That would be nice. There isn't a huge list there, but it is a shrine. Mentioned that on the last stream that Washington might be good, but they might have given themselves an excuse not to by saying that Edison is a merger of all of them. Oh, Abe no Seimei is he is mentioned quite a bit. He's a major part of Doman's character, actually. By the way, is Noah Gilgamesh? I was looking at that actually, and yeah, there are multiple flood myths out there about so I don't know if it's exactly the same person, but it's not. Quantity to buy. I'll just take 2 then. find another
また来ておくれよ。
restaurant. Tight New magazines have mentioned 3 different American figures on what their classes would be. Which ones did they bring up? Over there. Okay. He does. There's so many stories with Merlin in it. It's kind of nuts. I mean, they even had him show up in Furioso during Bradamante's story, just as a, she shows up and it's Merlin's tomb. How do you feel about the non-human servants? Feel like I'm not against it. I'm not against the idea. I mean, we already have Hessian Lobos. Because, I mean, yeah, it's Headless Horseman, but it's largely the wolf, too. Lincoln, Lee, Wright brothers. Not bad choices, actually. Salsoto, thank you. Will you do a video on Manan Maclear? I almost did. I almost did, because when Manan Bazette came out, I was like, I should really start looking at Ataraxia. I started to, and then it got derailed, so I need to go through Ataraxia before I can... So I at least know who Bazette is. Because Bazette, however you say her name. There we go.
食べたいのか？
いつ私がそのようなことを？だが、
Did I want Prisma Ilia? No, I did not.
さて、こたびは何が出てくるか。
You think you do videos covering pantheons and the representations as a whole? I have thought about that. It actually comes up in the Gareth video about, I bring up the idea of doing a series of videos on Arthurian legend. And, like, rather than doing it, the story character by character, doing it by, story by story, so that it goes chronologically. It's kind of it's not really a Fate video series, it's more of a... Would Draco and Fate and Nero be in the same video? I don't know yet. I've definitely thought about that one. Because that whole bit with Nero as the, I think they were actually the first person to be accused of being the Antichrist, I think, was Nero. And, of course, there's been, you know, countless others since then. I know Napoleon was thought of as a potential Antichrist as well. And, of course, you know, everybody's opposing political figure is clearly the Antichrist, whatever bent you take. I think it's all very silly, but that's just me. Is Draco distinct enough to deserve her own video? I don't know that is the real question, is because I don't actually know enough about Draco to know one way or another. They might deserve their own video, but you're right, they might not. It might just be basically Nero Altar, or the closest we're gonna get to Nero Altar. Enter house. Let's see what we're getting next. Oh, I guess they want to sleep. All right. Draco should be coming out with Lilum Harlot, which is next April, March, April, next spring at some point is when we'll get that event.
この気配。出るぞ、イオリ。敵だ。
We get Tiamat, who is getting a video. We get Draco, who also is getting a video. Whether that'll be Draco by themselves or Nero combined at that time, I don't know yet, but that's definitely happening. Locusta, Nero's assassin, or poisoner.
むしろ捕らえてユイの思惑を吐かせてくれる。
Is there anybody else that they added? Satanta. Colin is getting his video during that point too. That's long overdue.
待っていろ。せっ。
We have ninjas. People who look like ninjas coming after us. Do I like summer variants or the normal ones usually? Oh. That depends on the character. What's a good summer version? Capture the. I think this guy. Oh, yeah, he's got the red eyes. He's a little mind controlled.
上野にいた連中か？
But to go back to that question, I do like some summer variants, but as far as like the accuracy question, like throwing them in the videos, I tend to avoid them. I know I will not be avoiding Summer Hokusai though, because I know, or Summer Musashi. I'll be at least mentioning both of them. And Summer Gareth gets a mention in the Gareth video that's being made. That's almost finished. I wonder if we'll ever see a true Berserker coup. I do as well, because he could pull that off. He could definitely pull that off. I just want to see a not shafted coup. What about coup in Fuyuki? I mean, he managed to. I mean, he basically won there. I know it's kind of forgettable because it's the prologue tutorial story. There is another one I could mention, but somebody in the chat mentioned that they are a little behind on the story, so maybe I shouldn't bring that up. I definitely agree, though, that Ku definitely had some bad luck in the original Chase. He got absolutely screwed. I'm here, Berserker version of... Yeah, Caster Ku, I guess, is kind of forgettable, but yeah, that's who I meant. Grand Carnival is great. I watched Grand Carnival a few months back with a friend. It was, for them, it was the first time, and that absolutely threw them off. Because they've seen the main Fate series, and then suddenly it's, you know, game shows and Berserker and, yeah, the coups all falling down the trapdoors. Do you think that the time traveler can become a servant? What time traveler do you mean exactly? Agrippina, Peter the Cruel, Charles VII. Why do I not know who Agrippina is? When I think of a Peter, I think Peter the Great. Charles VII, that was Jean's Charles, I believe, right? I'm sorry, I don't remember everybody. They do sound, I mean, it's a Roman name, female Roman name. Wait, Agrippina, That's Nero's mom, isn't it? Is that who you mean? Or who they meant? Is Nero's mom? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Nero's mom might be... It'd be definitely be interesting to have her pop up in an interlude. Because, you know, Nero kind of had her killed. Do you think Fate would do some of the less liked name from World War II? No. No, that's asking for trouble. Like, yeah, let's do Hitler as a servant. You know, his MP would be, No, let's not go there. I wouldn't do Stalin either, because he's basically just as bad. But let's leave it at that. Yeah, I think... No, I wouldn't. I think going too far into the 20th century would be a bit much. I mean, who do they have? They have Edison, Tesla, Li Xuan, and Anastasia. They might be able to throw in a few others. You mentioned the Wright brothers earlier. I think they could pull that off.
Aria.
I mean, technically Voyager also counts as well. But I think they should probably, and they probably will, stay away from World War II for sure. They might pull someone from World War I. I mean, Anastasia technically counts, but like, who could they? Maybe Hindenburg? I don't know. What would Hindenburg's MP be? Would it be all the artillery, or would it be summoning the Zeppelin named after him? The one that blew up in New Jersey in like 36, 37. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Mata Hari is also World War I. How did I forget about her? What is wrong with me? Simohei. Yeah, he'd be an archer. Definitely, he would be interesting, though I'm not sure if they could pull that one off. I don't think they could do Churchill. Because he's a little, I don't want to dig too much into that particular topic, because you're talking about modern politics, and I want to stay well clear of that sort of thing. But he's got some blemishes on his record for sure. He was good for Britain, not so good for other places. World War I or the era, Jerry Siegel, Jesse Sturt. I don't think I know who they are. Also, Walt Disney would be fun. I mean, what would he do? What would he be? A caster? Probably. We got one of these again. Yeah, flow the ley lines. Alright, looks like that's my first destination. Manfred von Richthofen, that could work. That could actually, that's probably one of the better options, because there's nothing really controversial about Richthofen. So, I think they could pull him off. Is it Mickey Mouse for public use soon? I thought he is in public use now. Wasn't it? I remember somebody mentioning that a few months back or something, that Mickey Mouse was soon to enter public domain. I don't know if that's true or not, but... There we go. That gets rid of one. Did I ever read Robo the Conqueror? I've never heard of it. Leopold II, I don't think they'll go anywhere near him. That's probably a bit too much. Because this is Churchill's controversial, potentially. Leopold II absolutely is. Because, yeah, that's, I don't think that'll fly. Because at that point, you're talking about, you know, I mean, how many people died in the Belgian Congo? Like 8 million, something like that. Like, that's bad. I don't think they could get away with that one. And what would he even be as a class? William Marshall. I mean, I don't... That feels like a name I should know. But I don't for some reason. Refresh my memory. Oh no. Oh no. You mentioned Game of Thrones. Okay, short version. Game of Thrones, I thought it was good. But I think that the creators kind of screwed themselves after a certain point. They, I did read the books, some of them.
Yurie, 新たな会が浅草に向かったぞ。
浅草を奪われるのはまずい。それに、
Oh crap.
あそこにはアリアが。
That's not good at all.
お優しいいおり様。私をおもんぱ
いつの間に。
はて。
無事で何よりだ。しかしこのままでは。
ああ、浅草が落とされかね。
But
私が行くか。
I'm sorry. To finish that thought, it was a good show, but I think when they started going past the books, that wasn't such a good idea. It's another warning of maybe you shouldn't make adaptations until the source material is finished. Anime did the same thing with Yume Neko. They made a Yume Neko anime before the main series was done, and Yume Neko anime, let's not talk about that. It allows somebody to be allowed as a servant. I mean, Rasputin is a sketchy person. Yeah, Rasputin's a bit sketchy. Edison and, you know. So yeah, they're definitely problematic people. Shit. How am I gonna stop that? I'm trying to figure out how I deal with this. I think the do I get this monster right here is about to cut off my home base, and I can't get to him in one move, but oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I'll load the save up and fix it. But to answer that previous question, what I think it's time is the real thing. When somebody in a historical record, you know, enough time passes and you know you don't have living people or relatives of living people who have been affected by their actions, you can start putting some distance between what those people did and what their actions were. Like, you could do You could probably do Genghis Khan, even though the Mongols killed an absolutely obscene number of people. I'll just go here. But I don't think, you know, they're not going to do Hitler. They're not going to do Stalin. I don't think they'd ever do either of them. They might be able to do Churchill someday. What Jules Verne books have you read? I have not read a Jules Verne book in a very, very long time. Oh. What was the last one I read? Was I don't even remember. Damn, what were... I keep thinking that Around the World in 80 Days. I think that's one of the books he did, but I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've even thought about Jules Verne, so I don't remember even what all of his books are. Yeah, that's actually who I would say. If they're gonna do Perseus, it should be it would be a Shinji face, because you know Perseus is who killed Medusa. So they have that connection.
It's
time to get his own led the crusade. King Henry. Are we talking Henry II? So Lionheart's dad?
Yurie, 新たな怪異が浅草に向かったぞ。
浅草を奪われるのはまずい。それに、あそこにはアリアが。
Mary Poppins Berserker.
お優しいイオ
Wish
リ
I knew more
様
about this guy.
私
It's been a
を
while
お
since
も
I.
んぱかってくださるなんてとっても嬉しいです。
いつの間に。
はて、
Yeah,
また
無事で
I
何よ
would
り
say
だ。
acknowledge them.
Ah.
You know,
浅草が落とさ
I
れか
don't, I
ね。
don't particularly like
セイ
when
バー様
the more ugly parts. I understand why they do it in some cases. Like you don't want, you know, like with Merlin, you don't want him to, you know, hi, I'm Merlin. I'm an accessory to sexual assault. You know, that's not a good intro for
大丈夫なの
somebody.
かライダー。
Um,
霊地から離れたも。
so I understand why they didn't stress that point, but I don't think they should cover stuff up either. They did not hold back with Columbus. But Columbus has kind of a... Oh, that did work. Okay, good.
見よ魔力を失っ
Okay,
よし
so
特向かうぞ。
let's make case. Yeah, let's get to the end of this place. How do I... move here? Yeah, I think they definitely over-exaggerated Columbus, but I think he was done pretty well, actually. I mean, I'd have to look more into him to get specifics, but I at least liked that, you know, they made the argument that, yeah, he was a man of his time. Like, because that makes sense, because the answer is he was. I'm not sure I can talk extensively about Columbus without sounding like a moron. It's been a while since I looked into him. I know that his reputation is a little overblown. You know, I know that some people say that, you know, Columbus was the great slaver and, you know, discovered the America, or, you know, but he did enslave some people, but he wasn't the harbinger of it. He actually died not long after that voyage.
あの怪異、ここまでの相手とは一味違うな。
The monster is different from the ones we
頑
have
張
faced
ってください
before.
まし。
Hello,
イ
welcome.
オリ様、
What's
私
your favorite
応援して
media?
おりますわ。
Define media.
奴を倒し、上の
Don't know what you mean by media. Do you mean like medium, like, you know, method of things like books or anime or something? Or are you talking about media as in like news media or something? Favorite franchise? Oh. Let's fight this thing. Well, I definitely like this franchise, that's for sure. Talking about other franchises though, because that's the obvious answer. I'm gonna give a not obvious answer. I really like the Fallout franchise. It's an old favorite of mine. I didn't play 76. I saw it kind of was like, I'm not so sure this is gonna work. Baldur's Gate, not just the third one, but going all the way back to the first one. Oh. Other ones. Did like Higurashi until they made the remakes, but they kind of ruined that one. Almost. Yeah, I should probably heal. Season's name was 5 years ago now. Oh my god, Season's name was 5 years ago. Do I think Orlando Inamurato is a good read? I don't know. I skimmed through it largely to find, you know, what parts were relevant for Roland and Bradamante. I can't really say that I read it thoroughly. I got enough of it to get what I needed for the video, but not enough to... It does seem like the more toned down version in comparison. That, you know, when you think of Carolingian legend being crazy, it's more Furiosa that's crazy. Because that's where you get the assault to the moon, or the many nonsense things with Bradamante and Ruggiero. I should probably heal again. This guy's a little different. I keep checking that. It's... Oh. It's because I hit the wrong button. Because I'm a dummy. Thank you for saying so. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this game again. Because the, you know, I hadn't played it for a week, so the controls were still a little off. Or, I didn't remember all the controls.
Yoshi, 一通り片付いたようだ。アリアもこれで大丈夫だな。
One moment.
はい、イオリ様。私、とっても嬉しい。
アリア？
ちょっとだけ疲れてしまいましたわ。私、そろ
Don't know who these people are.
そろおいとまいたします。
Tamamo Aria is worn out. Do you think these streams will be a regular thing every week? That is the plan, actually. I want to try to make things consistent. Probably sending messages and art and the likes. I don't have anything officially set up. I do want to keep... I do have Discord, but I want to keep that separate. I do need to set something up. Like some kind of... So the answer to that question is no, and I should set something up. You could leave a comment, though, because I do read all of the comments. I make sure to go through all of them. The heart icons for, like, on messages is my way of saying that I've read the message, because only a poster content creator can actually do those. Actually really random, but I have the two major Greek gods. I know there are far more, but the big three are Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. What class would they be, and should they be a summon? We already have Zeus as a ruler. Poseidon, Lancer, because of the trident. Hades, what would Hades be? But I think they might be a bit much to summon. I mean, we already fought Zeus as a boss. So, also, Zeus is a jerk.
神田へ攻め入るならば、まずは工房を万全に整えてゆくがよい。
If Redgear can get an EX rank in riding horses, then Poseidon would get it. Yeah, he would. He definitely would. Actually, that is a question. Yeah. Poseidon would be a lancer because of the trident, but he could be a rider because of the horses. Spirit font. Okay, I need to figure out what the hell this is. There we go. So minor spirit fonts contain special season. It's cool. And valued customer. Which one is this? To grease the cost of goods at general store and food stalls. That sounds good. Zeus could be an archer with his lightning, like Tesla. That's basically what Tesla has, is he shoots lightning.
終わったな。よし。では、神田へ向かうぞ。
What is my favorite Greek god? Well, the more I look into the Greek gods, I realize I don't particularly like any of them. I definitely don't like Poseidon. I don't particularly like Zeus either. Don't really like Artemis because just kind of, yeah. I'm finding that. Which one do you dislike the least? It's been a while since I looked at all the Greek deities, but for some reason the name Dionysus keeps popping up into my head. Did he do anything particularly gross? Okay. It's like, okay. Oh, right. It's been ages since I did this. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't. I should do this menu right here. Best Greek god is Kratos. You know, I've never played a God of War game, ever. Because it has for the longest time it's been PlayStation exclusive, right? So, and I play on PC, so that's been out of my set. I'll probably screw that up, but that sounds good. How many do I... Okay, I need to figure out what's going on here with skill jewel fragments. Select number of skill jewels to use for... I obviously don't want to do that, but... Oh! Okay, that sounds great. But, please remind me, what is this use skill jewel business that I'm... Oh, wait. I'm a moron, I can just click on it. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm trying to do too many different things at once. All the conversations and trying to remember how to play this game. I'm not very good at playing games and conversation at the same time, but I'll get better. Oh my god. Okay, I don't remember that one, but... Okay, so Dionysus has done some bad stuff too. But, the ring heavy attack one directly after finishing move. Oh my. Just attack, unlock spell. Okay, can't do that just yet, but I do like attack power, so I'll get that. Let's see what this is. Unlock a spell that raises critical hit rate for a short period. It's always nice. I'll have to remember those. Increase HP. I'm definitely gonna need HP. I keep getting beat up. Okay, that's a spell then. Looks like I've got a full set of spells now. Excellent. And that's another spell, because YouTube is not responding. I'm not sure who my favorite Greek hero is, though. Defense is good. Okay, I think that'll do for now. And let's see about this. If you did a video on Orion, would it also go over Artemis? Yes, it would. Did you ever read American Gods or watch TV series? I don't think I've ever heard of that, so no. This'll do for now. Let's see what our next development is. Head to Kanda to find Shosetsu's academy. Looks like we're going after them. But first, I'm gonna go visit those nodes to get XP, but first I should probably eat more food. Patroclus. Remind me who that is again. The name sounds familiar. It's not the historian, is it? No, that's Procopius. I also need to do that to look at the Greeks, which ones I like, because the answer is a lot of them are not terribly likable.
こんなものだろう。
And I don't like Jason. I like Fate Jason a bit more. There is a healing spell. That's right, I just learned the healing spell, didn't I? I'm sorry, I'm kind of an idiot. Awesome. Definitely going to be using that. That's all I'm going to be using from now on, basically. Okay. Which the Avengers would fit in with Oh! Okay. I'm not sure what is he even big enough to be a servant? I mean, obviously his name's important, but that's more because of his connection to Achilles. But then again, they did make Hephaestion, so maybe they could pull that off. But we also have a lot of Greeks already. Greece is the second largest cast of servants in FGO right now, only after Japan. To be fair, it's deserved, because Greek mythology is expansive, but there are other places they could go. Encenatus. What was Encenatus? What do I think of Paris? Like as an FGO servant? I don't think about Paris very much, which kind of might give the answer away. So, I don't think much of him. There's double meaning there. I assumed you meant the servant. Paris, the city. I've not been to Paris, the city, so I can't really answer that one. Seems alright, I guess. Paris, the servant in FGO seems okay, but they at least played a okay role in Atlantis. I'm off to go barbecue some steak. Have fun. Hopefully that's yummy. I mean, sure it will be. It's barbecue. When was the last time I had barbecue? I don't even know the answer to that. So, it's been forever. All more Chinese servants. There are definitely Chinese servants they could add, but they've also got that issue because the PRC is well, it's the PRC, and you know they're gonna have some issues with servants being made there. Because remember, what was it? Like year and a half ago, they started blocking all the Chinese servants and not allowing their artwork to be shown anymore in the Chinese version of the game. So I don't know. I mean, so I don't know how many Chinese servants they'll actually do, or they might just not care and do them anyway, which is what I would prefer they do. You can't appease the PRC. It's just whatever. I shouldn't continue that topic. If we got someone like William Wallace, he would be a good one. Of course, if they're gonna make him, we're gonna get a Mel Gibson lookalike. Because that's probably inevitable. I mean, it wouldn't look exactly like Mel Gibson, but the PRC is People's Republic of China. So, mainland China. And commentary there is that they love to censor games, so, and they did it with FGO, so that's, I was talking about, somebody mentioned, you know, we should get more Chinese servants, and I absolutely agree, but they might run into some trouble because of that. Planning to do story exclusive servants besides Agravain? Yes, because I'm gonna do Kamazots. Did you ever heard about Overly Sarcastic Productions? Yes, I have. I've seen a couple of their things. Not a lot, but I have seen their stuff. They honestly, the stuff they do kind of. I wish I was able to do stuff like that, but I don't have a talent for art. From what I've seen of them, it's a very good channel. Sun Wukong. I heard people say Sun Wukong should be Grand Berserker. I think Tez is a great choice for Grand Berserker. Looks like we're here to see what's going on with this guy. Tez is occupying Grand Assassin since King Hassan is, or First Hassan, gave it up during Babylonia. So we don't really, so he's kind of a placeholder or something. Not sure how well he works for Grand Assassin. I just think Grand Berserker is better for him. You know, a literal god of conflict and war. Who do you think would be Grand Assassin? Okay, first there's another pet over there. I'm gonna have to go visit them. Grand Assassin's tough because, you know, you think of people who do assassinations. Hassani Sabah is an excellent choice for that. See, my first thought was Brutus, but one, we don't have Brutus, and two, the assassination of Caesar was very sloppy. So, I don't think that would really be a good assassin there. Maybe the Akari? Who's this guy? Oh my. Oh, it's this guy again. Yes, it was. And Caesar was, he was basically stabbed up by a bunch of politicians who had, a lot of them never stabbed anybody, so it was very sloppy. For the amount of senators that were involved in that, you know, they should have got him a lot quicker and a lot readier, but, you know, it's a very clumsy effort. I mean, obviously they still killed him, but, you know, there are better ways to do assassination. See more famous writers, artists like Tolkien or Jack Kirby. Tolkien might be interesting. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing that. Okay, let's adjust this. I would think Tolkien would be a caster, not a ruler, or roulette, or maybe you're talking about something else.
しかし進めない。何としてもこの壁を抜けねば。
狼藉者姿勢。
ほう、ユイの手先か。
Don't remember the Sakai, to be honest, or however you say that. do have Amakusa Shiro, and that's going to be an interesting one to talk about, actually. Because Fate's Amakusa Shiro, my understanding, is actually a nicer depiction than he usually gets for Japanese stories. He's usually depicted as much more villainous. Think of a Vivienne alter ego servant. That could totally work. I mean, they did combine Vivienne into Morgan, but I mean, the fact, considering how popular Morgan is, that is an excuse to make another one. So I could see them doing it potentially. Shiro Amakusa is more annoying in my opinion. Perhaps. His usual depictions in Japanese media is much more villainous, though. Like what you see in Shimosa is more like what you typically see Amakusa Shiro as in other stories. As like this demonic, evil mastermind.
36系逃げるにしかずかセイバー戻るぞ
There are definitely some fun potential interactions.
なくもないが難しいじゃろう。あれは腕の立つ術者が時をかけて構築した代物。
Correct. He was a rebel and he's Christian, though the Shimabara uprising, they played up the Christian aspect of that a bit more than it should. It was more of a revolt about harsh conditions and harsh rule, you know, overtaxation and the local lord just generally being a jerk, than it was about religion. They just made it more about religion because it fits a narrative better. You know, let's not have it be some local lord being a jerk, because there are plenty of local lords out there and we can't undermine them, etc. But, you know, foreign religion, let's blame that. Destroying bounded fields. Spirit files protected. Oh, I see. So I have to take certain points. See you later. Have a good night. It's still early afternoon for me, but... Oh, I see what's going on here. So take this one first, and then... But I don't actually need that one. But I do need to take that, because this guy's probably gonna attack. I don't know much how... Excuse me. Not sure how much thinking Spartacus actually does. Oh my god, I'm a moron. I forgot to...
ほう、周囲の奨励地をすべて抑えたことで、囲いの中まで掌握できたぞ。
Marcus's plan in APOC reminds me of the same nerve had in Ava.
このやり方なら、しらみつぶしに回る手間が省けるもん。
Oh no. I don't think it was quite that bad. But it's actually been a while. What was Asakusa's plan in Apocrypha anyway? I should know the answer to that. Yeah, Apocrypha's not my favorite. I'll admit it. I mean, there are parts of Amakusa that Spartacus could get along with. You know, they're both rebel leaders. They're both going up against oppressors. But Makosa's other actions are a little more problematic.
こちらにも結界が隠されて
He was to give everyone the third magic or something. Materials.
これまで集めた
Okay, now I
霊
see
力
what
があ
you're
れば
saying. So actually, that does kind of sound like instrumentality from Eva, doesn't it? Yeah, that does. Yikes! Yeah, that. And now I'm suddenly thinking that Asakusa Shiro wants to turn everybody into orange goo.
よりそちらによ いおりは下がっていろ
I think I might have screwed this up.
悪いがそうはいかない
よべ
It is a two-tone moment. Okay, that's good because I was looking at the progress on the map. It's like, am I about to lose? Because okay, yeah.
なんだあやつら
わからん武士のようだが術者か
霊地とのつながりを断たれてはまずい私が引き受けよう
待てさすがに遠い
You are not alone in that one.
いおりが抑えた霊脈の上を
When it comes to Fate Apocrypha, I definitely prefer the first half over the
たち
second
まちあ
half.
ちらにつこう
The
いおりは
the
私に合わせて動
cardboard
け
John connection is no, that totally did not work for me. I'm surprised you don't change styles while fighting. I keep forgetting to do that because I'm a
我
dummy.
らが地敵に狙われておるぞ
Leyline in danger.
頼むセイバー
任せておけいおり
Just took care of that. That's good.
戻ったぞ
That wasn't
私
too
の敵
bad.
ではなかったな
手早いなもう終わったか
Is it accurate to title Asakusa as a martyr?
時が惜しいぞ解く行こう
I'm not the best person to ask that because I think that sounds like more of a
破れる
religious
結界
question.
があるようじゃ
But I know that some people think of them that way.
見事なものじゃよりすでに霊地での戦い方を心得ておるな
I keep yawning. If I had to summon a servant for a Grail War, who would I pick? That is a interesting question. Let's okay, let's assume that I don't have mana problems. And that if I could summon somebody, let's assume that I'd be able to maintain them and not have to worry about you know, all of that. In which case...
今のところ敵
Part
の
of me
姿
would
が
actually
な
say
い
the
な
original Saber,
このまま進めるといいが
just because she seems like she would be very good to get along with. See, I was thinking Gilgamesh, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to get along with him too well.
配下か
If it was Caster Gil, perhaps, but not
あの
Archer
カイド
Gil.
も従えている
面倒だが分かりやすくていいな行くぞ
I also wouldn't mind Jolter. That would be fun. I don't know how well I'd get along with Morgan, but that would be another possibility. Musashi could be very fun. That is an interesting question. The answer is I'm not sure because there's so many good options. Alright, I have spells now. I can heal myself, can't I?
覚悟は良いか
Even though I keep forgetting to
出番だな私に続けより
who would I want to befriend from updates? You're talking about servants still or characters? Oh. Too many. I should probably avoid that guy. Okay, first I need to heal myself. Second, I need to get into this.
出番だな私に続けより
I remember that from the adaptation they did. That was rather fun. Though to be fair, that first master seemed kind of annoying. I don't know how well Gil will get along with the second one, but she at least seemed a bit better. Oh, okay. It's been a bit since I saw that, so this memory's a little off.
Yurie の手のものは引いたか
潔く引くものだ。この先に罠でも仕掛けてあるんだろう。
みすみすハマりに行くのは嫌だな。
Both.
Yurie.
Do I grill for love and for stats? The answer is both.
一度引き返そう。
I've grilled up characters who are the best in their class,
敵が落としたものか
or the best that I have in a particular
わ
class.
かるか。
But also, I will grill people who I particularly like. I didn't.
わかったぞ。
Excuse me.
その中には霊地に呼応する
Settle
術
for a
式
moment.
が込め
Like
ら
for
れて
example,
あ
I
る。
grilled Space Ishtar because she's
おそら
very
く
good
霊
as
地を
a
巡る
as
争いに
a
備え、
as a
奴ら
looper,
の主が
but
用意した
character
の
I'm
じ
kind
ゃ
of
ろう。
mixed on.
連中。
Actually, yesterday I grilled Barcast for the
元気そうだつを大いに助け
the
る
Super
霊僧じゃ。
Recollection quest. I
仮
used
に
Barcast
援
against
護霊僧とでも呼ぶとしようか
the
の。
first Olympus Super Recollection quest.
起動の手順はたやすいし、
That worked
すぐに
pretty
でも
well.
使えるぞ。
Technically, that was to give her a stat boost, but I would also call that a grill because I like Barcast as well. So it kind of goes both ways.
柳原土手は罠か。
Ooh.
この道も封じられている。
No, I grilled her to
神田へ通
90.
じる道は
I don't want to use too many grills because I don't have much QP.
先ほどの援護レース
I think I have like 60 million QP right now,
面
which
白いこ
is
とが起きるやもだぞ
really not
セイ
cutting
バ
it.
ーは前のめりじゃのう。しかし、悪くないやもしれん。はっきりとはわからんがその霊
I
僧。
boosted her to 90. I boosted Saito to
褒めら
90.
れているようじゃ。
I boosted Creamhill to
霊脈が
90.
つながっておる他の小霊地へ素早く移動できる。
Yeah, 60 million, give or take. I bled out my QP
同様
during
の
summer.
術を使って現れたのか。
So I used. They gave us all those lores during 7th anniversary. So I used a ton of those. Do you have plans for videos after the How Accurate a Servant Is? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about plans before I get to that point too. Should I try to do history videos? Should I try to do more game videos? Is definitely a long-term question, but okay, so which ones? I'm trying to figure out which ones I need to blow up here on this grid. Oh, Q. Instantly move to a minor spirit pod. That is excellent. Oh, I see what they're doing.
Yurie.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I keep getting. Gonna head out with Chambers. Have a good day. I keep getting pulled into conversations and trying to keep track of the game as well, so.
Oh, うまくレースを使ったの。これまでわしが指導し。Yurie. おお、リーチ力で結界を破ったか。
遠回りだが、こちらから。
Oh. And the map just got massive.
小石川から怪異に。その手の魔力を有した霊地ということか。
Wow. Okay, we're definitely. This is getting much more elaborate than I thought it would. Instant transmission. Crystallized lores, they let you level skill to level 10. But you use them on a SSR that costs 20 mil a pop. And, you know, I used like 30 of them. So that burned up a ton of my QP.
本当にこちらでいいのか？神田とはだいぶ方角が違うようだぞ。
神田上水というものがある。水路を用いて神田に入れないかと思ってな。
How do you get lures? You get them from you get a lot of them from story events.
おそらくは奨励地が連なって
You
おろう。
get they added the missions so that you get one for every 5 characters you level to max ascension, and that's how I got 30 of them. Is because, you know, 150 characters at max ascension, and they. Oh, it's Tamamo.
ごきげんよう、いおり様。
Yeah, 150
また
max
会い
level
に来てくだ
servants.
さると信じておりました。
アリア、貴殿は先ほどあの怪異を。
It sounds like a lot, but
魔力の
just from the
流れ
gen
を断ちましたのよ。
just from the gen pool, you know, you're gonna get,
上野から
you know, about
魔
that
力
many.
供給がありますもの。
I mean, not right away, of course, but
戦うことはできませんけれど、霊脈を使って
all my servants
い
are
おり
maxed
様
out.
を
I
お
have,
助けしますわ。
I'm hoarding the
霊地に紐づいての限界であるゆえ、
embers.
物が霊地から伸びる霊脈に力が及ぶのじゃな。
When did I start FGO? June of
あま
2021.
りに物の気が
So
多く
over 3 years.
上の近くの奨
I
励地
started
が
just after Lost Belt 4 came out and just before Go to 4 came out, because that was my first event.
はい、そうなのです。でもこうしていおり
So you
様
plan for
に
another
お会
120
い
in
で
the
きた
future?
のですか
I'm
ら。
trying to get
難
coins.
儀した甲斐がありましたの。
My Jalter is stuck at 116 because I don't have enough coins. So I have to get her at least another bond level, probably 2 bond levels, which is going to suck
言い
because
方
that
が
means
意地
bond
悪だった
12.
すまない。急ぎ
Damn,
小石川へ行かねばならぬので、
Which
あまりゆっくりは
which
できぬ
Okita
ぞ
did
と
you get?
いおりに国を
Saber or? Okay, there's like 4 Okitas actually.
いおり様、私に
Which
会い
servant
に
do you
来て
think
く
has
れ
the
たの
highest
では
win
なかっ
loss
たの。
ratio? In what regard?
すまないアリア。外せぬ用向きがあるんだ。
Like the battles they fight, or
そうなのですね。一緒には行けませんけれど、せめて私の思いを受け取ってくださいまし。 もしもアリアに会いたくなったら
Sassanokita's not so
接
good.
続していただければいおり様の呼びかけに応えて
Saber
す
Okita
ぐ
is
にでも
pretty
会い
good.
に行くと約束いたします
There's
わ
two Saber Okitas now because there's Okita Altar, Summer
ありがたい。
Okita Altar.
その時には
This is Saber as
ぜひ
well.
頼む。
I don't have her. I have regular Okita Saber. I have Summer Okita, the
Yurie.
assassin.
あれはなんだ？
I have Okita Altar, the alter ego.
この池。
上野の不忍池。
I
ここには
believe
大
that's
蛇
what I
が出る
think,
とい
not
う
what I
噂があ
know.
るが、
大蛇。
How many fights does Saber lose? She does lose against Gilgamesh at one point. She draws against Heracles a couple times. Heracles doesn't do very good, I know that much. Because despite being a big guy, he either draws or he loses. Medusa's kind of mixed. She technically loses to Diarmid and Medea. Yeah, technically yes. Oh no, he's teleporting. I see. Is this another one of
話
those
術を使って
tutorial things, or
この地を奪えば無用な戦いを避けられるぞ。
they're gonna cut my... They're gonna cut me off. What was the... I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? That's right. I was trying to figure out what
これはどうだ。
control was.
水の型でいい。
いつでもよし。呼べ。
そうだ。
この程度、朝飯前というあれだ。
わしがお前ならここを攻めとるが。
Okay, what was the command for moving, being able to move Saber's thing? I feel really dumb. Q. Okay, thank you. Not carrying any support mystic codes. I guess I'm screwed then.
いずこかの地を抑えれば。
Yeah, I'm... This is kind of embarrassing. What the hell do I do?
我らが地、敵に狙われておるぞ。
セイバー、いけるか。
There we go. Okay, so I guess they're still doing this tutorial-like stuff if they are pulling that up, because
しかと
I
片
was
付けてき
looking
てや
at
ったぞ
that, trying to figure out how do I stop that, but
敵に奪われてしまったか。ふう、
was afraid I was going to instantly lose because I cut it off.
ごめんなさい、いおり様。
And Tamamo Aria's gone. Okay, well in that case, I will teleport back here so I can beat this guy up. Or... Okay, I did, technically.
よし、敵は撤退したようだ。うまく断ち切ったな。
Okay. I know I'm still early in the game, sort of, but I'm still trying to figure everything out. Oh. I keep making mistakes. Alright, well, I screwed up, so time to fix that.
この池。
上野の不忍池。ここには大蛇が出るという
That is a
噂があ
decent
るが。
answer, actually.
Daija.
I'm thinking about it. And it makes sense, because he's freaking Achilles. If you could summon any class for a Holy Grail War, which would you summon, but you don't know which is the most powerful, so it's not... I thought would be Avenger, but upon reflection, that might not be a good idea. Berserker probably wouldn't be a good idea either. If we left out extras...
敵のまじないだ。気をつけろ。
If we're only doing the original 7, I would say Saber.
破れる結界があるようじゃ。
Do you want extras? I'm just repeating this, but have you checked the logbook yet? I know about the logbook, but I haven't looked at it just yet.
Wareraga 敵に狙われておるぞ。
頼む、セイバー。
任せておけ、より。戻ったぞ。私の敵ではなかったな。
これではリーチ力が。
ごめんなさい。
Foreigner would be fun. This is not going too good. I think I might actually, which is kind of embarrassing.
共に戦おう、セイバー。トップ。
ならばせいぜい。私の邪魔をするな。
Evie, Kiara, it's absolutely terrifying. Both of those are absolutely terrifying. Yeah, and then Arcoid, which would be... I'd be fine with that. But Vivi, Kiara, oh, and Ganesha, Jinako. Terrifying is not the right word, but... kind of a flop, to be honest.
これはどうだ。
I kind of embarrassing how this is going, because it's acting like a tutorial situation, but then it's putting me in circumstances that I do not like. So... and unfortunately, I'm gonna run out of freaking moves at this rate.
これ以上時をかけるのはまずいぞ。破れる結界があるようじゃ。
I don't like this. I really do not like this.
これ以上時をかけるのはまずいぞ。
間に合わなかったか。
Yeah, something's wrong here. Yeah, but I can't do anything about that, really. Or... I guess I could preempt it, but... Hello, welcome. I'm alright, though I'm trying to get through this board game situation, but it's kind of messing with me right now. It's like it's putting me in a situation. Okay, that does help actually. Because I was looking at my movesets, like how am I gonna get the yellow and the red all at the same time? That sounds crazy. I certainly hope you're right. That's what I was going for. If that last save is the last time I manually saved, that means we're going back 2 hours. That's not a good idea. Because that would basically be starting the stream over from the very beginning. Yeah, that's not a good... that is very much not something I would want to do. See you later. Thanks for coming along.
ったか。
I know the class that gets screwed the most is Lancer, so that would be
Yurie, これも
ごめんなさい。
okay. I wanted to intercept one of them, but now they just screwed me. Wait a minute. Okay, why don't I just fail this again? Now I
これ
think I
で
know
は
what I'll
リーチ
do.
力が。
俺は俺のなすべきをなそう。セイバー。
任せろ。
But going back to that, the class that's probably weakest is Asakusa. Yeah, I know I only have 4 turns left. I don't think I can pull this off.
この程度朝飯前というあれ
Seems
だ。
like it's the set is going for a very specific move set, and I may have botched it.
Hmm. これ以上時をかけるのはまず。
この池
上の
大丈夫。
これ以上時をかけるのはまずいぞ。
そんな。
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to this. See, what's going on is one of them goes, this guy goes up here and then cuts this off, but then another guy teleports here and cuts this off. So I'm gonna go wait. I'm gonna go here, get that one, and then this prick is
破れる
gonna
結界があるよう
teleport in just a sec. I'm gonna go right here and get this.
上野の忍ばずの池。
大丈夫。
And then this guy, yeah, he teleports right there, so I'm gonna go get him right now. And then I'll use the saber intercept on
何
the
か
other
仕掛けて
guy.
きたぞ。
That should work. And I'll be down here, so I'll use fewer moves.
俺は俺のなすべきをなすが躍動。
Yeah, you need to capture specific points in order to break the bounded fields. So it's been a while since I played a game like this, or that kind of board game situation. So I'll pick it up. The force tutorials kind of were a little bit of an issue. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's still just the first 2 stances. I did learn a few spells at least, but... Okay, that one's done. I'm gonna move here, intercept this, or... What does this one need? It just needs this one, so... Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing now.
我らが地。て。
セイバー、いけるか。
あ。しかと片付けてきてやったぞ。奪われたか。
So, go after it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's... Looks like everything's gonna work out.
とく片付けよう。
I don't know, though, I used a lot of those skill leveling points before, so I'm gonna have to get some more. iframes. What do you mean iframes?
行くぞ。
終わったか。
Give invincibility for the entire duration of a spell. Huh.
破れる。
Hooray! Let's see what happens now. There's totally gonna be an underling then. Well, this looks fun.
往来を怪異が闊歩している。セイバー、ここは
怪異をも配下とするマスターの拠点だ。剣を抜け、より。
てめえらどうやって入って敵か。やっちまえ。てめえらここが誰のねぐらか分かってんのか。まったく命知らずな奴らだぜ。
来い。
すぐに行く。命知らずはどちらか教えよう。
スキル血の型終わりだ。終わりだ。決める。もらった。受けてみろ。
Thoughts on Yurie and Saber? This is okay. I feel like I haven't gotten to know them well so far. The main thing I'm remembering about of Saber here is that she seems a lot like the original Saber in the sense that she likes food a lot.
覚悟は良いか。
頼む。
任せろ。私に続け、より。
Yeah, I think I'm just still really early on, so I don't quite know them yet.
鋭き水の流れのごとく。スキル。
AoE art sabers both use the same sword. AoE art sabers. Muramasa and who's the other one? Jason? There's more than that. Who are you talking about? Yeah. Oh. I think you might be meaning. Oh, yeah, I should probably heal now. Yeah, you mean Takaru and Ibuki, I believe. Two you mean. And Muramasa making the replica of his own version of it.
Saber!
すぐに行く。
Hello, welcome. We have a visitor. Oh, it's this guy.
宮本伊織、随分と戦を楽しんでるじゃねえか。
何の話だ。
とぼけるなよ、宮本伊織。
ここは貴様の拠点だったか。それでどうする？語らいに来たわけでもなし。
そうだな。それじゃ始めるとするか。俺はチーモン、せいぜい喜べ。
I would argue that the original Fate Stay Night is the main series. About 30, so it looks like 20 to 50 hours, and I'm... How far am I? 8.5, roughly. Looks like I got a real fight now, so... Ouch. It switched up on me. Uh-oh. Oh, I seem to be dead. Okay, yeah, I do need to pay attention to this. I mean, she looks like John Alter, so... But... She's a Lancer, so it's kind of a curious situation we have here. Alright, this is what killed me last time, isn't it? Oh, and that almost killed me again. Wow. Well, I'm glad I'm not dead, but I hope that doesn't happen again. I haven't seen her enough yet to know if she's more like Jean or Jalter. Definitely seems pretty subdued for Jalter. Okay, this again. I better make sure I'm topped up because I do not want to get killed again. Run away! Okay, now I can go. Alright, that helps a lot.
避けるなよ。
見えた。来い。
すぐに行く。見せたな。畳みかけろ。行くぞ。
セイバー。
分かった。いかがですか。
It is an earthquake. Or something.
後ろだ、より。
Oh! Yikes. Now we have snakes.
悪い、助かった。
気を散らしている場合か。
My boy, yo, it's him. Somebody's about to show up. I take it.
次から次へとキリがない。ならばここは未だ潜み続ける奴らの視界を叩くな鮮血か。
That is a lot of snakes. Wow. Makes me think of a Boki, but oh, Shelter's helping, or Jean, Shelter, whatever variant of Jean this is. Who's this guy?
蹴取られたか。
Uh-oh. This is our... Oh, this must be the snake
浅は
man.
からつわものとも。
Freaky.
お前の腕試してやる。
Alright, let's see what he can do then.
俺の邪魔をする
残らず切り取り出しましょう。
先ほどはすまなかった。今更ながら俺は弱い。俺自身が思うよ。ずっと
Oh,
だ。
not enough.
まあ確かに君は弱いと思う。
I'm poisoned, it looks like. There we go.
だって自分が多い。戦う者として優しすぎる。
He's actually related to a servant we have in Kanda. Well, try not to be too spoilery. Remember, this is the first time I'm playing this, so I don't actually know the plot or anything.
揺るがぬ血のごとく。
All I know is I'm
気は熟した。
playing as Yurie, and
頼む。
任せろ。
there's like a pseudo Holy Grail war going on, though they call it Waxing Moon. And there's other servants, and I'm still figuring it all out.
そうだ。決める。もらった。
見切れまい。
決める。
おっと、ここにいたわね、二人とも。
Oh, I know that voice.
敵の居所を見つけ出せとは言ったけれど、ちゃんと義理を果たしてくれるなんて、こっちのいおりくんもしっかりしてるじゃない。
師匠。
武蔵、なぜここにいる？
荒ごとの気配がありましたので、それよりも強敵揃いで頭数足りてないんでしょ。その蛇の親玉、私がもらいます。
And there she goes.
嵐のように過ぎ去っていったな。
まあいい。奴は武蔵に任せよう。
ランサーを追おう。
ブム、行くぞ。それじゃサクッと片付けましょうか。
They're not gonna let me play as her, are they? Oh shit, they are. Oh my. This, I think I'm gonna be a fan of this. Fight school, two swords having mastered all the stances. To adapt to any battle condition. 6 past 5 rings. Alright. This is gonna be good then. You know, Summer Musashi was the first SSR I got at 5-star. Or, no, first SSR I got at MP5. So, Musashi's kinda on my list. Well, let's see what it can do.
南無天満大自在天神。この一刀こそ我が空洞、我が生涯。異謝な大天将。
Nice. That's very nice. I like that. Oh, damn, fight's over. Or maybe it's not over. We'll see.
剣気殺気の塊バーサーカー。短期を選ぶはよらば味方をも殺すがゆえか。
まさかこちらの私の愛弟子わけなく切るはずもなし。つまるとこ私のわがままです。邪魔者なしで強敵と切り合いたいってね。
The gray-clad phantom. If he's an assassin, why is he fighting Musashi head-on? That seems like a terrible idea.
真っ向勝負。見切った。切り返せるか。やりましたもん。覚悟。刮目なさい。こんな感じ。人馬一戦。早く鋭く。一刀両断。早く鋭く。早く鋭く。早く鋭く。人馬一戦。
Oh, he's all the way over there.
なんだ。これなら。早く鋭く。南無天満大自在天神。仁王栗から小天将。行くぞ剣豪バット。 異謝な大天将。
Lasers are the ultimate form of swordsmanship. Okay, the altar would definitely agree with that. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, I'm definitely into playing as Musashi. Oh, can I actually heal with her? Okay, that's good. I was actually wondering if I could or not. Stop doing that.
ひらめいた
No way I'll lose then.
一刀両断刮目なさい一刀両断なんだひらめい
Oop.
ギュッと一刀両断それこれなら南無天満大自在天神この一刀こそ我が空洞我が生涯異謝な大天将
Seems like a good way to finish him off. Or,
今宵は侵入者に事欠かんな
you know, win this temporary fight. Or, I'm assuming we're not killing this guy right now. Yep, poof.
逃げ足の速いははきっと名うてのアサシンねまあ今はこれにて満足
Well,
と
I
し
hope
ま
they
しょ
let
う
me play with
伊
Musashi
織君た
again,
ちは生
because
きて
that
る
was
かし
neat. Very neat. Alright, back to this. Let's see what's going on.
はあえっへっえっへっ
She's gone. I have been watching that. I'm actually thinking that if we get to a good stopping point, I am going to take it because, not only because of the time, but also because, oh, another guest. Oh, it's this guy again. Or, and they're all coming out today. That is good to know. Because it's not just the length of the stream. I also want to finish the what do you call it? The Gareth video. Because I've almost, you know, right up until this stream started, I had almost finished it. So I can finish Gareth and then release it for today. And then I can sleep. Yeah, who is this guy? I thought he was the rider we'd seen before, but... Well, I'm sure I'll find out who he is soon enough. Is he an ally or Rogue Saber, the bearer of infinite faith? Wait, am I playing as him now? Nice. They're probably not gonna let me use this. Nope, nope, not that. Hachiman Hachi. Okay, so it's definitely Japanese. I mean, the armor kind of gave that away, but they're not gonna let me see his MP to try and figure out who the guy is. I suppose I should take care of the other guy. How do I switch targets again? Oh, he's doing this again. I don't think I want to be anywhere near that. Otherwise she's just throwing spears at me. Being pulled and thrown a Berserker's guard. Just and it calls zero attention to it. Well, they established that in the original, so I figured, you know, it's a possibility. So what are you saying? We pull people from the past and the future? Because it's set in, what was it, 1651? Uh-oh. There we go. These are right. But it's not how you know. That would be Bishamon. Well, it's not Shingen. It doesn't look like Shingen. Because they released Shingen. There we go. Oh, I figure I'll find out eventually. I'm just trying to figure it out on my own, you know? Before they actually tell me who it is. Oh.
悪鬼は闇を招く。そして闇を払うは我が役儀。
マスター。
主をもって命じる。本物の地獄を見せてやれ。
召喚ゼオン菩薩。オンアロリキャ。
フラム、ペイ、エトランジェ。
Is he Yoshinaka? Okay, this looks. It's not the Jalter MP, but yikes.
けどか。
ああ、そうだ。全部燃え尽きる。
この程度。
Flaming arrows. Uh-oh. Wait, this is somebody else. Are we having yet another servant show up?
さて、君の言葉を借りるなら36系逃げるにしかずだが。
I'm sorry, I know it's John or it's a ship. Sate. Who's this?
Yurie!
Just how many people are we showing up here? It's like my guess for Rogue Saber was he said on Arika that reminded me of Tomoe. So it made me think Yoshinaka. Kiso Yoshinaka, or was it Kyo? That guy, Tomoe's husband, is who I was thinking. Because he said that. I could be totally wrong about that, though. Complete Chapter 1, Demonic Revelry.
人はあまりに脆く、あまりに弱く、そしてあまりにも。
Oh, that's fun. Was this like a servant dream? Something like that? Oh, you're right. This is a good point. Right. Save current progress. All right. This is a good stopping point then. But let's see this first. Yeah, I'm planning to. I'm just waiting until the game actually lets me do that.
遠佐の声に応じるがごとく群がり集う義の担い手たち思惑渦巻く戦場にて
Ending thoughts?
影が迫る
You mean like the end of like this fight? I don't know who our mysterious boat person is, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Yurie, この香りは何だろう
She
ど
detects
こからとも
food,
なく
doesn't
漂
she?
ってくるこの絵も言われぬ香りは一体
Yeah,
ず
it's
いぶん
definitely
肝が据わ
food.
っているな、セイバ
Game is
ー。
pretty
突如
cool.
として矢の雨に襲われたかと思えば、
I'm hoping I
た
can,
ちまち
you
隙を
know,
つかれ、
remember all
あれ
the
よという間に
moves
連れ去られ、
next time.
見知らぬ屋敷の見知らぬ座敷に
So
通された。
I don't start as confused
今や我らは
and
何
trying to
者か
figure
の
things
手の
out
内
like
だ。
I was before.
それも相当に使う何者かだ。このありさまでその余裕ぶりとはまた。
この香り長屋では嗅いだことのないものだな味噌や醤油とは異なるがとても食欲をそそる香草の類だろうか
セイバー
When's the next one? I would presume next Saturday. If I was crazy, I'd do one tomorrow, but I
隙
need
を突かれ
sleep.
たのも誰かの手の内にあるのも君だけだ私は弱いいおりに付き合わされている身でそれ以上でも以下でもない私のことより仕掛けてきたものへ意識を向けろ
Yeah, I am a night owl. Very much so. Oh, these are...
俺の話をしているよ
Who
う
the
だ
hell
な
are these people?
挨拶が遅れてすまなかったなお前たちをここへ連れてきたの
You
は俺だ
can.
間
I
もな
did
く
put
禅が
that
運ばれ
email
てく
there,
る
though. I
手際が悪くて恐縮だが何分人が少なくてな
貴殿がこの屋敷の主か
いかにも俺は帝紫龍が一子
Shen-
帝成功という
Shenron, Shenji.
そして彼は我がサーバントアーチャーだ
Isn't... Oh, that's the master. Okay, so I'm not really
以後よろし
supposed
く
to
頼
know
む
who that is,
セイバ
but...
ーそしてセイバーのマスター宮本伊織と呼ぶべきかな
すでに名を知られているか帝成功東土のものかそれにあのサーバント
まずは不意打ちの比例を詫びておくすまなかったな
An archer showing up on a
Yeah.
ship.
むしろ我らは窮地を救われたも同じだろうセイバーアーチャーと刃を交えなかったのは
So, but if they're using
特に
arrows,
害は感じなかったからな
then
ならば利用するまでだぞ
you're talking more ancient.
戦場からの離
I
脱
don't
に
know
利
enough
用
about
し
this
た
character to know who
と
they are.
いうわけか帝成功二つ尋ねたいここはいずこだそして貴殿は何故俺たちをここに
承知したでは一つずつ答えようじゃないかまずここは赤坂のとある屋敷だ俺の隠れ家の一つでね工房というよりはまあねぐらか
東土の者が江戸に暮らすとは驚きだ 魔術師の恐るべきところということか。しかし貴殿はむしろ術者というより武能。いっそ憔悴と言われた方が収まりが良い。
I admittedly don't know too much about that era, so or that particular story, the Manchu conquest. I know it happened roughly around this time, actually. So
そして立ち居振る舞いの気配。剣客では
yeah,
な
it's
く、
like with Yui
多
Shosetsu.
くの上に立つ憔悴の威風がある。
So people would be alive more or less during this time,
な
sort
るほ
of.
どなるほど。そうか、面白い。
I feel very dumb.
とはい
I
え
wish I knew the answers to these things. I should,
これ
but
は
I
長い
don't.
話になるだろうし、おいおい話すとして、先に第二の問いに答えよう。何故、俺はお前たちをここへ連れてきたか。
Excuse
端
me.
的に言えば、協力の提案だ。無論、あくまで一時的な協力、共闘の提案だとも。最終的に得られる英月は一つきりだからな。
Exactly how long is this conversation anyway?
といったところで、にわかに信用されまいことは分かっている。英月の義の本質は7人7機の殺し合いだ。協力共闘などにどこまで意味があるものか。だが今回の申し出には互いにとって意味があ
I
る。
wish it had given me
そう俺は考えているのだよ。
ふむ。
本気のほどを見せよう
a
か。
way to like get
Acha.
control so I could go to a menu. I mean, I suppose I could hit the skip
宮
button,
本伊織
and then,
並びにセイバ
but I'll just let this run, and then as soon as I get the chance, I'll close
ー。お
things
前
out.
たちが申し出を受けるのならば、私は速やかに私の
Oh, this is a
身命
guy.
を明かす。
恩に切る、アーチャー。
お前の意を汲んだだけのことだ。
本気か？
もちろん偽るつもりもない。腹を割ってみせるというのはこういうことだ。
どうにも仕留めきれずに参っていてな。
I'm
協力者を
not
求めていたところだ。
opposed to that. No,
アサシン。師匠
that,
に
that
任
would
せ
be
た
very
あの
welcome.
サーバントか。
そこにお前たちが来た。あとはわかるな。
I guess it depends on who
Yeah,
you
yeah,
send
mate.
it from. Yeah, there was a weird
アーチャーの
blip
相当
there.
の手だれと見た。その鉄の雨をもってしても打ち破れぬ相手だと。
I couldn't pull that off. I at least need some time to rest, and also the fact that I need to
ヘ
work
ビを
on the
操
next
るあのア
videos
サシ
too.
ン。どうにもやりにくい。
Yeah, it seemed like the
大量の
stream
毒
got
じゃ大蛇
interrupted
を
for a
操り、
second. I don't know what the
た
deal
ちの
was
悪い
there.
ことに一匹一匹の邪毒も強力だ。
I'm not
やつ
getting
一気
error
に
messages, so I'm
俺
not
の
sure
配
what's
下は
going
大打
on with
撃を
that.
被った。
奴自身は神出鬼没。短期で各霊地に現れ、
Yeah, my
大蛇の
internet's
軍
pretty
勢をその
decent
場に
too,
表す。
so I'm not sure what's going
あれ
on
を繰り
there.
返されては、いずこの霊地にも手が出せん。
It's the best internet I've ever had,
複数の霊地に現
by
れたな
far,
ら、
actually.
はぐれのサーバントではないのだろう
So I
が。
lived a long time with terrible
Naze
internet. It's
assassin
part of the
to
reason
Iki.
why I never got
Yaiba
into
を交えたから。
online shooters, because I'd have like 200 ping latency and I'd be terrible at them.
どうにか退けはしたが、九死に一生を得たといったところか。
So when it comes to online games, I tend to prefer co-op because
まるで気配がなかった。
I'm
微塵もだ。
less likely to screw all that
気
up.
配遮断。アサシンの能力だ。アサシンのクラスを有するサーバントは、とりわけ己の気配を殺す術に長ける。
Well, I would very much welcome that. That would be
気
awesome
配を察せぬほ
because
どだ。
YouTube doesn't pay very much, to tell you the
厄介
truth,
そうな相手だ。
or at least not to me. I need more
忍びの民の
views to
サー
make
バン
that
トか。
possible. But
ヘビか。
I'd have to actually look at the stats, but we're getting, like, I think actually it might be today that was when I released the Mozart video, the first of the series. But I think the grand total of income this has brought in over the past year has been maybe $1,200 total. Why did I start with Mozart? Technically I didn't start with Mozart, I started with Charlotte. But, so, for choosing the first one, I wanted to pick somebody... So my initial start was I was going to do historical background, a lot more historical background rather than focusing on the Fate stuff. But that didn't really take off, so I shortened the videos and made them more Fate, and then now we've got lots of backstory again. But I wanted to do somebody who I knew, who from a historical period that I was familiar with, who I have resources on, because I have a bunch of books on the French Revolution, so Charlotte seemed like a natural choice in that regard. So it was a familiar character whose story I already knew, and a reasonably popular character too. At least I think so. I don't know. Do people like Charlotte? I like Charlotte. It was either Charlotte or it was going to be Leonidas, however the hell you say that name. Thermopylae guy. And since it was Charlotte who was going to be first, naturally her executioner would be next, so Sanson, and then Sanson would follow up from to Marie, and from Marie it went to Mozart. Then Mozart to Salieri. Then I was staying in the same era, so I went to Chevalier d'Aeon. And then I was like, I was thinking Napoleon, but Napoleon Fate isn't too popular, so I was like, I need to do somebody a little bigger, so I went with Jean. And then after that was the first polls went up, and the first poll win was fictional characters, so, or literary characters, so Dantes went after that, and from there that's how things went. I know that's a slightly longer answer, but yeah, that's how Mozart ended up, or it was technically Charlotte first, but yeah, that's how that choice was made. I wanted to do somebody who I knew already, because it'd be a little less work, at least in theory. In practice, it still was plenty. The Three Kingdoms guy? Oh shit, it is. I know who he is. He's yeah, he was strategist, and he died young because Zhuge Liang, or Waver, drove him freaking mad. Makes sense why he would have a ship then, because should be Red Cliffs was the big naval battle, and they used flaming arrows to set fire to Cao Cao. Yeah, that's why he's got a ship and flaming arrows. Nice, nice. That's cool. His MPs, he set everything on fire, or send a suicide ship to set everything ablaze. He could be pretty capable. Yeah, he could be, yeah, flaming ships. That's a good MP for him, definitely. So, yeah, that sounds promising, that depiction. So that's really cool because I definitely know who this guy is. Because Three Kingdoms is definitely familiar territory. And referring to the earlier conversation about Chinese servants, I definitely, thinking that I hope we get more, but, the CCP is a little screwy with censorship and stuff, but we definitely could use Three Kingdoms servants in FGO. It'd be nice if they added Zhou, but the one I really would like to see is Guan Yu. Because of the connections to red hair and to a degree Zhuge Liang. I think that would be cool. And because he would be an absolute badass. Also because he's, revered as a god of war. So he'd be a very, very dangerous servant, for sure. There's tons more options aside from him. Yeah? Can I finally move now? Yay, I can move now. And with that, I'm gonna save. Do you think of making servant concepts as a video? Define servant concepts. What do you mean by that? That was a 17-minute conversation. Do you mean like making, like coming up with ideas for characters? Like say, for example, we're just talking about Guan Yu, like let's make a Guan Yu servant and, he would be a lancer, almost certainly. Not a bad idea, actually. That's definitely something to think about. Last thoughts on this game's digression. I'm not sure what you mean by digression. Yubei, is he a saber or a ruler? That's a tough one. Make sure to have a reference that he eats some guy's wife. Ugh. Check the maps before leaving. Oh, okay. Well, I can't. Why did I check the map now? I'm closing out. So, I know there's a map there, but I'm confused. Anyway, I'm gonna close things out here then. Thank you so much for sticking around, especially for those of you who have been here the whole time. I am going to close this, and then I'm going to immediately jump into finishing the edit for Gareth, so I can hopefully release it in like 2.5 hours, hopefully. Anyway, everyone, have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. As soon as there we go.